Yeah.
3 and a 4. They're at 3.
So
Or 4.
Or 5.
They're at 3. Or 4.
Or 5.
Gino is lagged out now.
Or 5.
Yeah,
Gino
I heard that.
is lagged out now.
He's stuck.
Yeah, I
Gino
heard that.
is
How do you?
lagged out now.
Device is not. How do you fix this
Yeah, I
stupid?
heard that.
How do you? Device is not. How do you fix this stupid? How do you?
I hate
Device is not. How do you
that they
fix
change everything
How do you-
all the time.
Gino's so lagged out, we might not play today.
Yeah, he's all fucked up.
Hey, he's back.
Is that bad?
Oh yeah, you look
Oh,
like
yeah.
a bad Chinese.
Oh,
I just
no.
watched Kung Fu. I just watched Kung Fu Hustle 2 days
Mm.
ago. You look like you're in Kung Fu Hustle right now,
God, that movie's
Weird,
so
dude.
good, dude.
bro. You
haven't
got to
watched
get
it
in
in
the
a minute.
Discord, man. There's like 2 young people that I was in the Discord, and they haven't seen all the classic movies, so we just go through them, dude. We're just watching all
Oh,
the good
yeah.
classic movies.
Oh.
On Sundays, we do like marathons for movies that have like more than one movie. So we just run a marathon all Sunday. And during the week, we'll
Oh,
just
yeah.
watch a movie
Yeah.
at the end of the night and just like call it classic, you know? Kung Fu Hustle,
What's
Big
up?
Big Trouble in Little China. We watched that one recently.
yeah.
Little
These
China,
kids, they
right.
never seen these movies, and we're like, what?
Yeah.
You know, like all the stuff that was like when we were growing up, the hot shit to watch. And now
Yeah.
kids nowadays, like people that are younger than us, they don't know about these movies, or they know them because they all have memes, but they don't know where the memes came from. And they watch it, and then they're just like, "Oh, that's the meme right there. That's the meme." We're like, "Yep, that's where the meme comes from."
They all become the Leo meme, pointing out the meme.
Ooh, I got a 3 and a 2. Does that mean that means I take a shot, right? I think that means
I
take
got a 1
shot.
and a 2, so what
Oh,
does
you
that
definitely
mean?
take a shot, so we'll take a shot.
All right.
Oh
Grace,
no!
Grace,
my
Grace,
cork,
Grace,
my
Grace.
cork broke inside.
Oh,
Oh no!
figure it out.
Damn terrorists.
The tariffs. Everything's tariffs.
This is fucking
There's-
Costco bottle. That's why. All right, I got it out, but that means I gotta have to drink this bottle quick.
It's the only way to get past the tariffs.
I gotta drink this bottle quick, and it's just still half full. This is gonna be tough. I don't have a full cork. Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Cellophane. But
Guess
fine.
tomorrow night's gonna be a blur. I'm in trouble.
Put some wrapper on it or something.
Bro,
That's what she said.
this is not 8 puddles over here. This is 8 petals, okay?
Oh,
I don't put no wrapper on my scotch, but I do drink it out of the bottle.
8 puddles.
It's gonna be an interesting night. Yeah.
The game's tomorrow. There you go. Laker night tomorrow. See? Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. Chocka chow. Chocka chow chow.
Count.
oh. Cheers.
Oh, I already drank. Cheers. I'll
Wow.
drink again.
Dude, my PC does
Oh.
not fucking like this shit.
Like what?
The roll 20.
All right, go to your set. You're using Chrome.
Yeah.
Go to the
Hardware.
settings
Oh.
and do the switch on or off the hardware acceleration. Whatever you
Oh, yeah, I
have it
forgot
at
about
now,
that.
switch it to the other one and reload your roll 20.
System. Use graphical acceleration when available.
Yeah.
Nope.
That hardware acceleration.
And then
bullshit.
close the whole thing out or just refresh?
It's gonna automatically close your Chrome when you change that setting.
Relaunch. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this, dude. Totally forgot about that.
It was getting
New
so
computers.
angry.
I just assume everything's set up the right way, but it's not.
Everybody with the new computers.
Dude, my portrait is still covered with voice chat
Just
bullshit.
leave it alone. Why do you need to see it?
It's the worst, dude.
'Cause it bothers me.
It's
I
the
wanna see
worst.
it. It's just- It bothers me, dude. That's why.
It's the worst.
I can't do anything about it. Whatever. Done.
How's everybody doing?
I
Surviving.
think it just does not like roll 20.
No, that setting is the way it works. It's all, I have that problem. One,
Why don't you just get?
one way it
Real
fucks up World 20, the other way it fucks up if you try to share movies on your Discord. Then people only see black screen, so I'm constantly
You try
switching it back. and
flipping
forth.
it back, maybe.
Jack, are you ever gonna use real dice though? Question to you.
One day.
Yeah, it's like someone spent money to buy you dice specifically for the game.
Yeah,
you
where's your
play,
dice
and
at?
You just never use
Oh.
them.
Go.
The shame is
You have no
real.
boxes behind you or anything. You're not unpacking anymore. You like painted your room.
Yeah, some family.
You know, you gotta know where they're at. You gotta at least know where they're at.
Jesus Christ. Hi. Good morning.
What?
What happened? Hello.
Where's your dice?
They're somewhere.
Fuck you.
Let's fucking play.
All right, everyone, take out your Blades in the Dark dice before we can start. Oh yeah, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got 5.
I guess we
people
can't
here.
play.
Where's it? Oh damn.
Jack's gonna find a Photoshop picture. Like, look at my die. It's like Photoshop.
Put it on your phone now.
Oh, saw it.
All right, I'm trying to get past this yawns.
Yeah.
Drink more.
It's only been 2 weeks since we played, so it feels weird.
Yeah. Way too soon, dude. Way
It's
too
so
soon.
weird. I don't know what's going on here.
Why do I know so much?
Last session, Han offered you 4 coin for some help to collect a package of aluminum slide shoes from his homie Brian Baldy Baldinger, so he can take Hector down at Race Wars. As we all know, the Baldinger family has been known to work the stables for generations here at Carnival Parlor Downs. And it's here where you'll find Brian slaving away, awaiting your arrival to give you a crate of aluminum slide shoes. The 50 SOBs did decide to take the score from Han and begin gathering some information. Wit and Rycroft go to a grungy bar, the 8 Puddles. This bar is a known hangout of some workers from the Carnival Parlor Downs track. While in there, they join 3 young fellows who are shooting the shit about their shit job of shoveling shit in their hands, and they are pooped from their shift and angry that their crappy boss, Mr. Anderson, has asked them to do such a duty.
Duty.
Lowell and Bo are welcome to the table because they offer a round of drinks to Luis, Johnny, Timmy, and Matt. I guess, yes, there was actually 4 young fellows there, just because we found out at the end of the scene I had forgotten their names and added a new name. So there's 4 young guys there. So luckily Matt doesn't talk too much, so we're all okay. They explained they've never seen anyone leaving the track a happy winner. It's just losers as far as the eyes can see. Lowell and Bo let the 4 young gentlemen know they work for the BWT, Bureau of Workmanship and Things. And they use this cover to find out the track does run races 24 hours a day. And the workers work 10-hour shifts that overlap during the busy hours. The stable boys open up some more to say their boss, Mr. Anderson, only likes the bald-headed dick-sucking Brian, and they ain't no gay-sucking dudes. Nevertheless, they agree to go with the BWT story of Mr. Anderson forcing sexual favors upon them. They provide the BWT agents with the race schedule and say there's a shift change every time you see a 30-minute break in the shift schedule. However, Mr. Anderson seems to show up at any time out of nowhere. They do get very excited that you will write down the smell in your report and that you will be smart enough, but they are smart enough not to provide you any DNA so you can bust them. But they let you know you can meet them back at this bar anytime they work the same shift. They head over to 8 Puddles after. Wit celebrates that this is their first successful outing with another 50 SOB, and Rycroft takes the time to crack a joke. I guess it's just OB backwards, he says. The next scene, we see a long, blonde, flowing hair fellow with blue eyes walking into the Carnival Parlor Downs, explaining he's there for a job interview for a flair bartender in the VIP room. He's escorted to the interview office, which includes a Baroque desk. The walls covered with some old-timey photos of the track being built and some old prize horses, and there's a display case with a bunch of trophies in it and stuff. And a man walks in with a casual-looking suit, untucked shirt, introduced himself as Mr. Boss. And the man here for the interview introduces himself as Scotty Too Hottie. Dom aces this interview using his experience from a priest and a rabbi walk into a bar under the tutelage of his mentor Tommy Cruzen, and his enthusiasm for bar filet, whatever that means. Mr. Boss tells Dom security does help escort the staff out in and out of the facility for safety reasons, so he won't be stabbed. But Mr. Boss overall is impressed and overlooks Mr. Tuati's insanely stupid Surfer 5 and asks for his references and let him know he'll be in a shift by tomorrow. As Dom leaving, he sees Mr. Boss close up his office with a key ring and that he hangs inside the locked office. Dom leaves looking forward to his new position and the quarterly mushroom pizza party that the Carnival Down offers all his employees. Christoph decides to try to case the joint to see if we can find out some more information about the comings and goings of the supplies into Carnival Parlor Downs, and maybe in case they need to disguise their pickup as something else, but unfortunately wasn't able to get a good vantage point to see what's going on at the track. That leads us to today. We're going to open the deception score today in a controlled position, you lucky bastards. You had a 6 on your position roll. That leaves us with Rykot and Witt successfully posing not as workers from the BWT, which was their cover identity of bar, but as union reps. Dom is on shift working as the bar flyer in the VIP room. And Christoph is successfully posing as a delivery man. We're gonna handle this a little bit differently, but not that much just here at the beginning. Since you guys rolled a 6 and controlled, and to keep it a little spicy, what I'm gonna do is allow you each group to tell me where they're at first. Where are you at when we're gonna start the scene? So we'll do that first, and then we'll do something second, and then we'll get going in it. So, just gonna go clockwise on my screen. Jack, where is Mr. Tuati? When we start the score.
I imagine he's dropping off some drinks to a high roller or something, right? Like,
Okay.
He's undercover. I imagine the goal would be to try and get those keys, maybe.
Okay, so Scotty Too Hottie is working in the bar, delivering some drinks. How about our union reps? Where would you guys like to start off?
No, we're going straight for the stables.
Okay, so where would you like to start off?
Well,
You can't start off in the stable. That's the only.
Not in the
caveat
We'll
here. So,
start out like at the walking up to the stables.
Okay,
We
so you've come in and you said we're union reps. We're here to speak to the people in the stables.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Christoph, Mr.
Yeah,
Delivery Man,
I think I'm just getting through security, just like passing through.
just inside
Like my
the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, with my stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes real time here to discuss any plan, and we're gonna pick up where those scenes left off. Ready, go.
All right.
This is a pre-free flashback. In case the
okay.
joint you're planning ahead. So, what is your guys' plan? You get
This
3
is
minutes
in
real
character.
time. Yeah, in character. We're in the scene, and our classic living room scene with the Coronas.
So I imagine we would obviously try to get the crates, and then Kristoff is going to be the one wheeling it out, right? But we're gonna have Scotty Jihadi kind of bribe the guards with some liquor, so they're a little sloppy on the job because typically, people get walked in and out of the doors, right? So if the little escorts are sauced, maybe they won't notice if some people aren't getting escorted. Thoughts?
Yeah, that's how I plan. I plan to kind of like follow you guys from a distance, as you're inspecting and stuff, and then once I see you guys like meet up with Brian, I'm gonna like go in with like my cart and fucking put like the boxes on my cart and cover it and make it look like it's just like packages and shit, so I can wheel it out. So I don't even need you guys after we get the stuff, right? Like I can just go out to my delivery van and like, you know what I mean? Then you guys have to figure out how to get out, like.
Yeah,
like I'll get the package, right?
We'll have like one point of contact, and then we don't know each other, right?
And which guards do you? Which guards do you want me to take into family?
Which the ones that are going to be monitoring the people at the stables, of course.
Yeah.
We need to.
Oh, just want to make sure there's gonna be a lot of guards all the way.
We're gonna have comms. Do we have comms? Like we can talk to each other? No, huh?
Oh.
No.
We don't need comms. This will be flawless.
Unless someone
I
wants
mean,
to use some things to make comms on their turn.
Mm-hmm. I can flashback and make comms.
Yeah. Cause our objective is to find Brian, get the crates, sneak them out, and then.
maybe we need to make comms we need at least to know that Scotty Tuhati has sauced the guards.
Okay.
Because Kristoff is going to be near us, so you're going to see us regardless.
Okay, then let's just say that we pre-talked a flashback. We know a symbol, like a sign, like he's gonna signal us. The job is done on his side of things. We don't necessarily need comms, right? We can just know that we had a pre-map. You know.
Yeah,
I could light the stable on fire.
No.
You might need a
That
distraction.
would not be wrong.
Why not? A distraction might help. If we light something on fire so we can get the crates out.
Let's do this job clean, yeah?
We will be in the stables trying to get the
Wait a
crates
minute,
out
wait a
while
minute,
we're
wait a
on
minute, wait a
fire,
minute.
right?
Wait a minute. Before our time's up, don't forget we have to do strange shit to get good score for this, right? That's our thing, right? That's how we get more points at the end. We have to like jump next to the wall or
We
something.
might need a
Dom
plan
will
B.
definitely make a hot, strange signal.
Yeah. We need a plan B with a distraction in case anything weird happens, right?
I mean, we need something. For sure. So I'm gonna go get them drunk and light the stable on fire. And then you guys go in and what?
I think the stable on fire should be a last resort sort of thing, because we need to make sure we get those crates out.
Maybe we could just spook the horses or something. You guys are trying to kill things, like burn things down. Come on.
Well, I'll get the guards drunk. And well, I don't know. If you hear singing,
Dom,
they have been given alcohol.
You have to finish your shift.
Stranger, Dom, stranger. Think stranger.
So you'll always be in view of us, Kristoff, and if we give you a signal of waving in our heads, you'll know to come get the crate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just keep an eye on the guards. When I walk away, you know they've been given alcohol.
When they walk away.
When I walk away.
When you walk away.
Yes.
I see. All right, the signal is when Dom walks away, or if they're singing.
Well, I don't have a flare gun. I don't know how else to signal to you. I could go. If you want that.
Oh yes, I want you to do this in the corner.
So Brian is just in the stable?
You gotta be weird, bro. You gotta be weird.
Oh, I'm like, Dom, what about this? And Witch just like leans in and whispers something in your ear, but no one can hear what they say. So we'll just leave it open-ended for that.
Okay.
Okay, so your general plan is that Dom is gonna lube up the guards to make it Lube up some guards to make it easier for you to get to the stables. And then you guys will know it's time.
The guard is more for the escorting in and out, so we definitely need to make sure they're sauce if we're trying to get out with contraband, I think.
No, the contraband is going with me, so it should be easy, right? Because I'm just a delivery man.
Yeah, so the more sauce they are, like the
yeah,
the less hiccups, I think.
Right.
Okay. That was good. That was good. We will start. We will start with a wide shot of a darkly lit smoky room because it's Duck's fault. So they're smoking. Darkly smoky room. We see like like those easel boards, like a 3-legged board up. It says today's special mint julep, and so old town funky music like this is probably perfect. Just a bunch of elite people tipping, talking, and it's the sign says today's special mint julep with extra flair, and we'll roll the camera onto our bartender Scotty Tuhati doing his flair show, making mint juleps, which is taking the town by storm right now.
Yeah, you like that?
He said in his interview he was gonna explain how mint julep was made. So we come in just in time for the show. You see Mr. Boss standing in the back corner watching, making sure he made the right hire. This is he's been working for a few days and just building up to this event.
Scotty is grabbing like 2 copper cups and grabbing ice in there. Oh shit, I did it wrong already. And leaves that off to the side, grabbing a shaker glass though, and muddling up mint leaves. The whole time though, he's doing it to the beat of the music. Is that he grabs the bourbon and he's still to the beat of the music.
What's that did you put in there?
It's bourbon now.
What's that green stuff at the bottom?
That's a little. Wait.
As well. Mint julep.
He just became Irish out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah, where did Patty Wampus come from?
Oh, Patty Wampus. That was some mint, bro. It's so good, dude. It's a nice, refreshing punch of some herbal goodness, and it'll make you feel nice, dude. He starts giving it a big squirt of simple syrup and then adding back in some bourbon. And he pours it into the crushed ice cups and stirs into the cup
Horace, this guy's a
frosted
madman.
on the outside.
Let's see what he's putting in those drinks.
Adding a little bit more crushed ice.
Crushed ice.
And then he tosses the mint sprigs like they're little like darts into the ice, just like. And a couple drops of bitters for the extra special punch, my dudes.
You get a soft like golf clap, and you take those 2 drinks to deliver them, as you said, where we would start.
Oh, yeah, dude. Just taking the cups to the deep. I'm going to go ahead and take this to a horse. What?
Horse, you drink it first. Tell me if it's good.
Yeah. There you go.
And takes a sip, and coming in thus far, this is a mint julep is something they've never seen before. I mean, the rich people have nice alcohol, but they don't have, Tom Cruise and cocktails, They have nice alcohol, but this is something else. This is, it becomes quickly the talk of the room, and a fervor in the room. Why don't you give me a roll on how well you made your signature mint julep?
Let's see.
Just so we can see how much of a fervor this room is going to get into.
All right, here we go.
You look over while you're rolling. You look kind of over your shoulder, and you see Mr. Boss like just barely in the corner, nodding in approval.
Not great. Double threes.
Double threes. Do you want to, use any of the mechanics here to do something about that?
I could
Because double threes would be what we call
failure, right?
failure. Yes.
So I could take like stress, right?
You should be able to do a few things here, right? We messed up and we didn't say the type of roll. This was, was it a dangerous roll for blah blah blah? I already forgot the terminology again. Then last week we didn't really play the play. We just did downtime and free play, so I didn't need to remember the terminology. Now I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second here to get the proper words. They'll come back quick once that happens. So I need to set the position and the effect, right? So I'd say this would have been a controlled roll, since everyone is blown away by the mint julep. You working here, everyone's having a good time. To standard effect. So you what'd you roll?
I rolled 2 threes.
You rolled 2 3.
Finesse.
Right, so you could add another die by pushing yourself. That would take 2 stress. You could try a devil's bargain if you wanted, or you could resist the consequence.
Let's take some stress.
Take some stress.
So 2 pits, right?
Yeah, two
and
things
then
of stress.
Roll 1 more.
Yeah. We're supposed to do this before. So you get for not.
What happens? You don't have real dice.
Yeah. Hey.
Very bad.
Oh,
so you do it. Everyone's impressed. The place is getting into a fervor. And as you go to leave the table, everyone is so excited and bumping around. Someone bumps into you, and you knock Horace's glass over onto him. After you just saw the boss nodding approvingly from the corner, Mr. Boss bumps you. And hey man, what you doing going on here?
I'm so sorry, man. It was a total accident, man. Man, I've made so many of these drinks, bro.
And Mr. Boss comes over. Excuse me here. I'm so sorry, Mr. Horse. I will take care of this right away. I will take care of this. And he snaps his finger, and 2 people come over to clean him up. And then, Mr. Horse, the next one's on the house. And he Dom, he grabs you on the forearm, your forearm, and in a very authoritative way, not nice, politely grab your forearm and pull you to the side. He grabs your forearm and he yanks you back behind the bar. What are you thinking? I didn't hire you to piss off my VIP guests.
It was an accident, man. You gotta believe me.
You keep that bar flyer behind the bar when you go out on with the VIPs. You can't be you gotta be composed.
Wow, man, that's harsh.
I got my eye on you.
It's real harsh.
And
harsh.
Get back to work. And he goes back kind of to the side, but he's giving you the stank eye, and then
That's not good.
another man walks up to the bar, and he slides to the glass and he says, "Give me 2 fingers, please, and make it quick. I got a meeting to get to."
2 fingers of what, my dude?
It's neat, Scotch. Come on.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Can't be late to this meeting. It's very important.
Cool, man.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Nah, dude. Do I know you from somewhere? I remember someone likes 2 fingers of quality drink, dude.
We don't have this in Blades in the Dark, but we're gonna do it. Can you roll me Jackarino? Can you roll me a survey? Yeah, so you got a dot in survey. Roll me a dice. Tell me what you get.
A 4.
A 4.
Partial.
And so he goes, I definitely recognize you from somewhere. You sure you don't know me? I'm Barry Henderson. You don't know me.
Nah, dude. But nice to meet you, Barry Henderson.
So, you, when he says his name, you do remember that this is Whit's friend at the club you talked to that night. You shit the place.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
So,
No, man, you before, dude.
when I remember how I recognize you, I'll come back. But for now, I gotta run to my meeting.
Cool, man. Have a great meeting.
And we will leave this scene as our 2. We leave this scene and the camera pans outside as a delivery wagon. You don't have a delivery van, bro. This is Dustfall. There's no vans. A Wells Fargo looking delivery wagon. No, really, it's a 1-horse drawn open cart. That's probably the best you got.
Yeah.
Probably the best you could put together. It's not even a wagon. It's a 1-horse drawn open cart. You see a delivery dressed looking men pulling up to the front as 2 nicer dressed business people are just walked through the door, and we will close in on the scene with them as they're saying, as they are welcoming in the union reps and telling them, the lady at the front is like, we didn't have any scheduled visits today.
Oh, of course, this is an emergency. We've just received a citation from the BWT about a violation in a worker's condition. It's imperative that we fix this issue before the Bureau gets involved.
Oh, Lord, here at the Carnival Downs? A violation?
Yes, we've just received a citation. It's an urgent matter that we need to take care of.
Urgent? Oh, my boss, she's busy. I don't know what to do.
Well, Whit has like a fake mustache. He's just looking very debonair and official. Well, my lady, I'm sure you can find a way to slip us in. After all, this is for the good of the good of the workers.
Oh, why, yes, like, you can't be getting in trouble with the BWT. Where is it you needed to see?
Oh, the stables. Her dire workplace, unsanitary conditions at the stables.
Okay, it's back this way. And she leads you, she walks you from the front, and if we remember from the, like, first, why don't both of you give me a survey roll also? We're playing a little loose with the Blades in the Dark.
One die. I got a 2. Not
okay.
great.
And
Oh, I rolled 3 dice because I have 2 points in survey, or 2.
No, you have 2 points. You roll 2 dice. Take the higher.
Ooh, I got
Nice
a 6.
try. I got 2 points.
Nice.
I rolled 3 dice, right?
Well,
makes
with my
sense.
dice, it's 3, right? So that makes sense. The math checks out.
What'd you get?
6.
A 6.
Yeah.
So she's like, follow me, just this way. I'll take you to the stables, and she's gonna lead you down a long hall. If we remember from Dom's interview scene, there's the stairs right there when you're walking through the back, and Wit is just like continues chatting the lady up, like really making her feel like this is really important, and they're gonna be in a lot of trouble, and making her just really nervous. She's sweating, and Wit's just like giving her the full 9. But Rycroft is, with his usual perceptive self, kind of taking their time and looking up. When you do walk past the stairs, you do see a nicer dressed gentleman with a drink in his hand walk past the stairs as you follow them along down the hallway. And the lady leads you to the stables, and there is no guards outside of the door of the stables. And we will cut to our delivery man here unloading his delivery open cart.
Some boxes.
Are you're carrying in some boxes?
Yeah, some hay and feed.
You got a couple bales of hay under each arm or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you get to the front and they're like, that lady's gone, so there's like no one there. So you're like, you're waiting around for a while and no one else comes up. So what do? You're at the entrance and no one's standing there.
I don't see anybody there at all.
Nope. So when you pulled up, you saw the lady there. You saw these 2 people talking to her. But when you walk up now, the entrance is just empty. Lady's gone.
I guess walk right in then. Hey, delivery. And just look around. Because I kind of saw watch which way they went, right? So I'm listening to go in that general direction.
Right. So why don't you give me a survey roll also?
Okay. So I have 0 on there, right? So that means I roll 2 and take the worst?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you push myself or Devil's Bargain at post facto? Or do I need to do it now?
We're supposed to do that before. I mean, this perception roll isn't really in the game. I'm just telling you to make a roll.
Okay.
So don't worry about those extra features.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 ones.
2 ones.
Oh.
Okay, so
yeah,
you
we're
come inside,
right
no
now.
one's there, you look around. I'm going to follow them. I think they went this way, but obviously they walked away when you were unloading the van, right? So you, let's do this.
I'm gonna go the fucking wrong way.
Let's do this. Let's say there's 2 places. You pick odds or evens. I'm gonna roll the dice here, but I'm not gonna tell you what happens. You just tell me odd or even, okay?
All right. Odd.
Okay. So we have our flair bartender putting on a great show, but making some customers mad. Our agents, our union reps are being escorted to the stables, and our delivery man entered with no one stopping him, and he is thinking he's following his homies to the back. Jack, are you muted? I think Jack muted. Is Jack muted?
He's muted and I can't see him.
Yeah. I haven't seen him this whole time. Even
Yeah,
in his whole scene, he's just behind his fucking background.
Yeah, you're behind your filter, dude. I can't see you at all.
You're too sensitive.
Too strong.
Take your stupid filter off.
Isn't it better? You get to see Vin the whole time. It's like he's here with you.
We want to see you.
So she escorts you. The union runs back to the stables. The stables are just around this corner. And as you guys turn around the corner, you hear like a, and she's like, "Oh my God, someone's at the front. I gotta go let them in. The stables are right there. Just go ahead."
Wait, darling. We're trying to like prolong it. They're thinking it's Christoph, so they're like, wait, darling. Remind me, the manager of the stables. What was his name again?
It's Mr. Anderson. He should be in the back. He should be in the back. I really have to go. There's no one at the front except for me. I'm gonna lose my job.
Oh yes, of course, darling. But can I get your name, please, sweetheart? Perhaps I could interest you for a drink after work.
Maribel and I love that. I'll be at the front when you come out. We can trade
I look
details
forward
then.
to it. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So she leaves you in fear of losing her job, and you walk a little more, and you see the door that says for the stables, but you see across the middle a blue electric line, like a laser but more fuzzy, you know, like a like a glowing blue phasey electric line.
Across the stables?
Across the door leading into the stables.
Oh, I see. That looks suspicious.
That might be it. Is that?
You guys would know the look of that kind of line is electroplasm. You see a line of electroplasm blocking the door to get into the stables.
Rycroft, go in there. See what happens.
I've been electrocuted recently. Let's go. Give it a shot. I mean, a shot. No. Really.
It seems the electroplasm is like a magical lock to the door to get to the stables. Security of some sort.
I see. Okay.
But there's no employee. There's no security guards here guarding the door or anything. It's just the electrical field. She says stables are right back there. She's left to go try to help with the door.
Rycroft, why don't you see if there's another way in? I'm gonna go see if I can hail somebody. I think it would be better to make a two-pronged approach. If Tenet has ever taught me anything.
I'll go walk around the outskirts of the stable.
So like you're like so you entered in. So I guess I'll describe the place a little bit. So from the outside, like look much of downfall, look kind of like a dilapidated building almost. Like if you didn't know it was this was gonna be a racetrack, think about like San Diego. You know that mall where on the outside it looks like just business being, but you go inside it's like a fucking mall. It's kind of like that. The outside it looks like just another part of the city, but when you walk inside as someone attending the races, you go inside and then you're open up into a racetrack. It's kind of like dug down into the city. So from the outside it looks kind of like buildings, but the racetrack inside sits kind of within the city. So you've entered in, not the general entrance, right? You've entered in the place where employees go, and access to the VIP lounge, and you know, where Rycroft thinks supplies would go in. That's where you guys entered. So you wouldn't be outside, right? You're indoors now. You're like in the internal workings of the racetrack. So like you came out of a hallway to right when you come out of the hallway, there's the door to the stables, and you're open into a bigger room. There's you turn left to come out of the hallway to get to the doors to the stables. There's a hallway also turned right at that point, and when you get to the stables, it's open into a bigger room that looks like it would be a kitchen. Was that more confusing or less confusing?
I'm like, where did the kitchen come from? Okay. So I guess I'll move with intent.
I don't know. Why would the kitchen be next to the stables? That's weird. That's all.
Right. So I will move with intent after seeing this ectoplasma and try to use my experience to kind of see where this is coming from. Can I do that?
Sure. What do you want to roll?
I will roll a survey. Insight survey. Oh, I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, sorry. We're supposed to say the fucking rolls again. I'm in too much of a D20 rolling. So, I would have said it's still in a control position. And you would have had standard effect. You would have had limited effect. You would have been able to kind of know what you're getting. But with the roll of 2 1s, it's very bad. So
Like the smell of shit makes me forget how to move.
but since
Not
it's,
even in the same.
since it's controlled, it's not like super bad. Like you're not gonna get harm or anything. So since it's controlled, like you're trying to figure out where this thing is coming from, and obviously it looks like it's coming from some kind of device attached to the door/door frame. So you're either gonna have to to get more information, you're either gonna have to take a risky attempt at something here, or you're gonna have to try a whole totally different approach. So that's what happens if you fail a controlled kind of roll. But why don't you hold that thought? We have Wit turning around to go see if she can find someone. Hold that thought also. We're back in the scene with the front desk lady scurrying back. She's not running because that's not very ladylike, you know. So she's kind of shuffling her legs, holding up her poofy dress a little bit, trying to get through. And she's not really paying attention. She's just moving quickly down this hallway, and she's very nervous, kind of mumbling to herself, "I'm gonna lose my job. Oh my god! Oh, did they invite me to drinks?" Like she's all over the place. Like can't get over the. Am I going to drinks or am I losing my job? And then BAP! She just rams right into Kristoff. Just fucking hey, bro. She said, "Oh my lord! What are you doing here?"
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm here for a delivery. I saw no one in the front, so I walked in.
Nobody's in the front of a business, and you just walk right in. This is
we deliver here all the time.
we deliver here all the time. Then know the delivery entrance is in the back.
Oh, sorry.
We don't
sorry.
let
My company delivers.
the VIP entrance.
My company delivers all. I'm new. Sorry.
You're new. Well, which company are you coming from?
Hayes for us.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a roll for that?
Yes, you need to roll for that.
Thanks for us.
Roll for that while I write that name down. I'm gonna have to bring that in later. Hayes for us.
No.
I thought it'd be Hayes for you, but no, it's Hayes for us.
Everybody gets hay. This is a hay-based economy. Everybody's getting hay.
It's trying to be like Toys R Us.
Oh my god. Sway? Can I use sway?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can use sway. That's a good one.
Can I do push myself for 2 stress?
Yeah, you push fail 2 stress to get an extra dice there.
Yeah, I'll put 2 stress.
That's smart. I'll give you 2
All
die.
right. Alright, 2 die.
Before you roll.
Okay.
Let's do this properly.
Okay, oh yeah, position please? What's the
Yes,
position?
yes.
You guys let me undo my stress before I decide.
This is going to be risky because you have now found out from this lady you are delivering and you are not going through the delivery entrance. You have brought it through the front door. You've told her that your company delivers here all the time, but you don't know where to go in. So this is definitely risky. I won't make it so desperate because this girl is not all together right now. She's very frazzled.
Okay.
So it is going to be risky, and we'll have standard effect here. If you get a success, she's going to believe your story.
Okay.
For now.
Alright, I'm gonna still do the push myself.
You're going to push
need
for
it.
2 dice. All right.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. 2 and a 5. So 5, right?
All right, that's a success with consequence. You have done it. Hayes for us, yes. I think I recall that. I mean, I don't deal much with the deliveries since, I'm in the front door for the VIPs. The deliveries are in the back. So, yes, I think I recognize you, but you're going to have to go around back with that. I can't let you bring that through here.
Okay, that's just right around the...
Yes, just go
right
out the
front
door,
and
make a right, go down the alley, then make another right. You'll see the supplies entrance there. And she kind of kicks your straw, kind of your dropped hay kind of together in a pile. I really have to... Actually, I don't have to go that fast. you were the guy who just walked in here and set off the doorbell. Let me help you out. And she continued helping you pick up, and she walks you to the door and reminds you again, right turn, right turn, right turn. You'll be right there. There'll be 2 guards there. 2 guards guard the supply entrance. You'll be good. And she escorts you out, but she believes that you are the delivery man.
All right.
Scotty.
Just gotta go for it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So, Mr. Henderson, Barry Henderson, just left with his scotch to his meeting. What are you going to do?
I think it's time to get some guards drunk, dude. Let's get it done. So Scotty's gonna grab a bottle and fucking Tom Cruise that shit into his back pocket, you know what I'm saying? Behind his apron and shit, you know? And then he's gonna pour 2 mint juleps and take it like he's taking it to somebody out there.
Okay, you're gonna have to make a roll. And Mr. Boss comes up. Hey, wait, what do you think you're taking those drinks in, young man? And
I got an order for outside, man. What are you gonna tell the people not when they want these delicious frosty beverages that I am coming up with over here?
And then Boss is like, damn it. I told them not to put the mint juleps on the regular menu. Let's just make it quick. You're going to have to make a rule for that bottle going behind, though.
Oh, that's a finesse for sure.
Yeah. Let's see if you get the bottle out along with the two drinks.
6 and a 5.
There you go. He had no idea. You're so good with those fucking trolling bottles. You had 2, and by the end you had 1, and everyone just thought you had 1 the whole time. It's good. Now you see it, now you don't.
No.
So you're
call
heading
me
to
Scotty too hottie for nothing.
So you're heading to the outside. You're up in the VIP, which is, I think we said 3rd or 5th floor. Was the interview on the 3rd floor? You're heading to the VIP rooms on the 5th floor. Let's say the access for you to get to the outside areas through the 4th floor. You'll come out kind of in the middle of the stands area, and you'll be able to go from there. So as you're coming down the stairs, you do see Barry Henderson going down towards the 3rd floor. You come out the 4th floor. You opens up, and I didn't think we're actually gonna make it into the track. He opens up into Dom. You would have seen it before at nighttime, dimly lit. In that VIP room, there's a glass window. You guys can look out onto the onto the track from up there. But the sound, it's very soundproof, right? So when you're up there, you don't hear the loudspeaker, you don't hear the fans, you don't hear the gun pop firing, nothing. It's like very silent in the VIP bar. But right when you walk down the corridor to walk out on the 4th level, you can hear the sound of people cheering, people pissed off, throwing down their betting tickets, stomping them. The smells are like probably something else. Imagine dustfall smell with the sweaty drunk stadium smell with the fucking dirty horse track smell. Like, the smells are probably something to will probably impact you for life.
Smells of shit and beer and puke and piss.
Yeah, everything. It's nasty dustfall. So as nice as the place is, it's only nice for dustfall, but it's not nice for, like, if you were in the regular world and you went there, you would be like, I ain't coming back here. So you hear all the sounds. There's a race going on, the gun firing. What do you want to do? When you look around the crowd, you just see like crowd people. You don't see much like security here in the track area.
Do I see can I kind of figure out where the stables would be from where I am?
Yeah, so if you see the track, oval track, you can see the starting line here. If you're looking at the track to your left line, where they would put the horses in the, I forgot I should have got all these terms, but where they put the horses before they drop the gate so they can run out. It's kind of off a straightaway, right? So then behind there, you can see it leads back into the stadium, but you can tell that's where they're bringing the horses out from. So you can see where the stable is.
I would start heading towards the stable and getting ready to get these guards hammered.
Cool. And Dom still believes the guards are outside the stable door, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So
Dom believes this.
where are you trying to end up? You're trying to end up where Rycroft and Wit went, right?
Yeah,
Back
like to the
inside,
stables.
right? So you come out on that fourth floor. You'd have to kind of go across like a section or two in the stands, right? Holding two mints.
Yeah.
You're kind of shoving through people.
Yeah.
You know, and you'd have to go down another corridor to kind of get back into the building, to go down another set of stairs, and you come down a set of stairs all the way down to 5 floors of stairs. Come out into a hallway, and you see not 2 guards standing there, but you see Rykov standing there by himself, staring what's the word? Dumbfoundedly at the door.
Hey, sir, are you okay? Man.
Oh, I'm doing okay. I could be better though.
Anything I could do to make your night more special, sir?
You left. Oh.
There's like a blue thing on this door.
Oh,
Trying to figure out what the hell is it coming from.
Well, dude, let's maybe can survey it.
I did, but I rolled double ones.
I've got a 1 in survey.
Yeah,
Let's
Jackie,
see.
would you like to help him to see if you can figure out where this blue electroplasm security gate is coming from?
I rolled a 5.
This is going to be slow down.
Sorry.
Slow down. This is a risky with standard effects. You will find out the information. You rolled the 5, so you look at it and you say, oh, well, there's these 2 places where it's coming out from the door frame, and if I follow, you're kind of underground. You're in the backstage parts. Like, well, you just have to follow these lines back to where it's going. Like they have the metal bars.
My good sir, all you gotta do is follow it back.
And at this point, you would have came around and down that hall and saw the lady bump into Rycroft and Kristoff and exiting out. What do you want to do? You want to go back? You want to do something else?
I want to would have tried to call someone at the door to see if anybody would come. If nobody came, I'm assuming.
Well, when you're going in the hallway back to look for someone, you would have seen the lady bump into Kristoff and having a conversation with him and escorting him back out. So you don't know what happened or what they talk about, but you walk in as they're cleaning up the hay and escorting him out.
So I'm assuming then Kristoff got made, or they're getting sent out. So I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to try to skirt around the other direction, I guess.
Okay, so you're in the hallway, so you're skirting around the other direction. You just go back to where you came from, and when you go back, then you see Scotty Too Hottie telling Rycroft, just follow it back.
Rycroft, you can figure out the door?
It's been a while. I don't know.
Hello, other good sir. Nice to see you. anything I can do to make your night more special.
Which gives Scotty to Hottie the most withering look and just takes one of the mint juleps and downs it and goes the other direction.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, good sir. I hope you enjoyed your drink.
Yeah, so the other direction would lead to a stairwell, the one that
Scotty came out of?
Scotty came down, so do you want to go out there and into the track or what?
We need to figure out the thing. We can't get in there without the thing. I think Wit's going to try to find a maintenance person.
A maintenance person. Okay, so we'll leave you there. You're out in the track looking to find a maintenance person. And Christoph, what are you doing now that she's escorted you back outside? She said, right, and right.
I'm going right, and right.
Okay, so you come around, you go right down the alley. It's nasty. Dead rats are everywhere. So many dead rats. You're like, where do all these fucking dead rats come from? But you know the answer to that question. But there's dead rats everywhere. Make another right down, like a back street, and you see a bunch of like open wagon carts all along the streets. Tons of people doing deliveries. It's obvious that all the buildings get their deliveries down this street. anyone who was anyone doing deliveries would know. This is the street you go down, full of people delivering. You look down the alley, you see there's two guards guarding the bag supply delivery for the racetrack. What do you want to do? Two security-looking guards. Not like two, like, hey, nice to meet you. How can I sign you in? You know, like security.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't plan for this at all.
That's the fun part. You can plan it through flashbacks.
Yeah, I know. Can I? It contradicts. Fucking piece of shit. Is there like a ectoplasm like gate behind them too?
No, I mean, you're not close. You turn the corner. You're walking down this delivery street. There's a bunch of people unloading cars, delivering. You're carrying your hay bales, and you just see the entrance that you know is for the racetrack, and you see two security-looking guys standing outside. And she told you there'll be two security guys outside to let you in.
Okay. Okay. To make this worse for everybody.
Just do it.
I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go in and
Agents of Edge.
Yeah, hello. The delivery. This is where the delivery's going, right? Sorry, I'm new.
Yes, you've made it to the delivery side.
Yeah,
Can't you look around? It's really obvious. This is where the deliveries go to. You
Yeah,
point
yeah.
to
Sorry
the
about
sign
that.
above the door says deliveries.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Can
I'm
you
new to the
read?
company. Sorry. Yeah, I see it there. Yeah.
Okay,
I got some hay. I got some hay and stuff at the tables.
I could see you have hay, but
Yeah.
which company are you coming from?
From and then can I do a flashback to say that I did some research on
Hayes for us?
Yeah, for the companies that they use.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be study. Can you study on that?
Yeah, let's double check the flashback roll one more time.
I'm gonna say that I did a flashback to do a figure out the company and then had pre-created documents, like forged documents, and like ID and shit like that. Because I have subterfuge supplies and documents marked off on my bag load too.
Okay, is that like
That
that's the
matters.
one you always get, right? Or is that one you have
What?
to check off?
I checked off 2 of them: documents and subterfuge supplies.
Okay, so in Blazes of the Dark, you don't have to check off till you use it, so it gives you gives you the convenience of being flexible. So you're gonna do a flashback roll, and you're gonna check off one of your loadouts to use your substitute supplies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that a yes?
Yeah.
That was still
Yeah. So good,
well,
dude.
does he need to flashback if he uses subterfuge?
He's gonna need to flashback either way.
Okay,
but
then.
if you use your supplies, you're gonna have a less stressful flashback.
Okay,
So
then.
this will
Okay.
become a one stress flashback because you're checking off your supplies. So
Okay. So 1 stress, regardless of the outcome.
right.
Got it.
And then what are you gonna
And then-
what are you gonna reward? What are you gonna roll
I
on?
want. I want to use study.
Study. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, does that work?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Let me before you roll. Let me just check one more thing. I think I still give you. Do I still give?
Oh,
you?
and position. Position.
Yeah,
all that
that's
stuff?
what I'm checking if I still give you that. It's been so long. Yeah, I don't actually. I'm not gonna make it like an engagement roll since you're using your supplies. But
Okay.
I'll have you roll a fortune roll instead, basically. So just pick what stat you're gonna do, and then which ones did you say you're gonna do? Study, right?
I said study. I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah. So you have 2 dots, and then you use your supplies. So just roll 3 and tell me your best result.
All right. 5.
Yeah, this is too punishing. If I make an action roll, you use the flashback. It gave you stress, and you use the thing. That's not nice. All right, so 5. They oh yes, hey Zaras, yes. Yes, you were scheduled for 30 minutes ago. Why are you late?
Like I said, I'm new. I was in the wrong entrance. I'm all flipped around. I'm sorry. Give me a break.
All right, well, don't do it again. You're more than 30 minutes late. You have to come back the next day.
Okay. I appreciate it.
They let you in. They will escort you through like a check-in area where you gotta sign your name and your company and your time. What are you signing? Name?
Derek Florentine.
Derek Florentine from Hayes RS.
From Hayes RS.
Got it. And then they say, all right, right through there, you should just follow the signs. And they go back outside and close the door.
Yeah.
Then we'll leave you there exiting the sign-in station. And we'll go back to Dom and Rycroft, who Dom just told Rycroft to, you just gotta follow it, bruh.
Dude. You need to follow it, dog.
Following it.
All right, well, let's follow it together, little man. Let me help you out.
Right,
here,
so
huh?
you have a doorway, right? You have the
Yeah.
electroplasm going across. So there's there's a mechanism on each side, and there's like metal piping going opposite ways, one from each side.
I think if we just follow this metal piping, we may find the culprit to your little blue line, my dude.
I like your thinking, sir. Let's go.
Let's follow these little metal lines, huh? Shall we?
Right, so you have one going towards the hallway you came in from. You have one going towards the kitchen. Which one are you guys following?
Maybe we'll go towards the kitchen.
I'll go towards the hallway.
All right, so you guys split up and then follow extra lines. You follow your pipings. You know, they're just like you see in all buildings. They're going across, up, down, join with a bunch of other pipings. Blah blah. You're doing your best to follow them. It's Dustfall. It's probably not the neatest wiring job. But you follow it and you get to the end. There's some big ones in the kitchen, probably far to the other side. Jack, you follow the one down the hallway to a supply closet, maintenance closet, or whatever. There's some big canisters, look like water heaters or something, and the wires or the pipes lead into that, and they have a red button on the panel. And you guys are far off now. You can't really communicate with each other, but you both see pretty much the same thing. big water heater looking thing that what you're following into. You see a panel with a bunch of like gauges and stuff, and you see a big red button. One at a time now. What do you do? Rycroft, what do you do?
You know what you're gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna attempt to.
This doesn't kill me in
wires.
real life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I
touch
get to
these
do
wires and have a feel for the wires for a gain, so I can gain some sense.
You're going to touch and feel the wires.
Yeah, with the attempt to see if anything happens.
Okay. Dom, what are you gonna do? Too hottie.
I pushed the red button, my dude.
Okay. Okay.
Is anyone surprised?
No one's surprised.
I mean,
I need you both.
you know he put the red button for a reason.
I mean, it's a big red button. What are you gonna
I
do?
know. Like I said, I'm not gonna die in real life.
I need you both to give me an action roll. This is going to be risky with standard effects. So, you're both doing different things, so I can't really tell you what's gonna happen. But it's risky, so you know there is possibility of harm here. But it's risky. Your risky position, standard effects. Tell me what you're gonna roll, and then we'll
I mean,
I'll tell you what
I think
happens.
survey makes sense because I'm pushing the button. I'm looking for what's happening. Like that makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
And then I guess if I can react to what I maybe would have seen with something else, I don't know.
Okay.
If that
okay.
makes sense.
Survey works. Right, Croft?
No, I think I'll continue to use survey again to just see.
Lots of surveying today. Row and tell me you got a 4. Dom got a 4. Tuhati got a 4.
Yep.
I got a 4.
Bunch of
I have you
fours.
guys' I have your Bureau of Workmanship and things names, but we never got your union rep names. So I don't know. Let's see if it comes up. But what'd you get, Rykoff? You got a 4 also? Yeah?
Yes, I have a 4.
Yes. Okay. So you both roll a 4. So Rykoff's filling around on the wires and the piping, and he's thinking like, man, definitely pushing this red button will do something. And at the same time, he hears a loud noise from down the hall. Seems like a system shutting down or something as Dom presses the red button and sees the gauges all go like shake and then fall down. And that's what happens. What do you guys want to do? Sound like the system shut down on your side, Dom. Rycroft sound you're sure this button will do something, but you don't know what it's gonna do. But you hear a loud noise from down the hall where Dom was.
Oh man. I'm gonna go see what this noise is.
As you're running back to see what the noise is, Dom, what are you gonna do before action?
I'm gonna walk down the hall and let him know. It worked, my dude.
Okay, as you're running back to see what the noise is, like kind of panic, Dom's strolling down the hall, like his confident self just chilling. And you kind of meet back near the door, and Dom tells you, "Hey, it worked, dude." And you're like, "What was that noise?" And if you
pushed the red button.
if you look at the door, the blue ectoplasm security gate bar is still there, but it may look a little weaker than it did before.
I just pushed the red button, my dude, and it all turned out gravy.
Oh man.
You have a red button over there?
I have something I can push over there. maybe I should go back there and see if.
As you guys are
Push
talking,
it
you
forward.
hear like a machine whirl back up and another like clunk, clunk, clunk noise, and the blue bar thicken back up to its previous strength.
Oh man, I think we need to do it at like the same time-ish, you know what I mean?
All right, let's give that a shot. I'll see. All right, let's try that.
Alright, I'll push mine first, and then you push it as soon as you hear a noise.
Okay. I
Okay.
like that plan.
Ha!
I go back over there. And I push the button after I hear the noise.
And you hear that same noise come from your room, and if you guys went back to the door, you will see the bar is no longer there. And we will cut to Wit. You are looking for a maintenance person, and you're out in the thing, and you see a guy like you know, with those sweeper things, and it has the little fucking like dustpan, but it's on like a little handle. And you pick it up, you can walk with it, and you push it down, and he can
Yeah,
stuff in it.
opens.
He has one of those, but he's sweeping like vomit and shit into it. It's not like paper trash and popcorn. It's just like bodily fluids, all nasty bodily fluids. And you see that guy. You run up to him.
So, you there, sir? Excuse me. I'm from the
Yes, how
union.
can I
I'm
help you?
investigating something. Yes, of course. Wonderful.
You look a little too dressed up to be down here. Shouldn't you be in the VIP room or something?
No, oh, thank you very much, sir. But that's neither here nor there. I'm looking for a way to get into the stable. I'm supposed to meet with a Mr. Anderson. I'm a union rep about
Mr.
work.
Wait, hold on. Did you say union rep?
Yes. I need to get into the stable.
Who do you rep?
I rep the work staff at the stables, of course.
How come? Wait, the stables got a union? We don't got no
Yes.
union out here. How come the stables get a union? We don't get a union.
Perhaps you should look into unionizing, sir.
Isn't
what
the
is
whole
it?
point of the union like everybody gets a union? And how come the stable worker get a union? Then the shit sweepers don't get a union. That's not right.
Well, there are multiple departments in the union. I know plenty about the stable hand laws and workman enforcements, and I don't know anything about
Wait,
janitorial
stop with all
services.
that fancy talk. Now you're back up in the VIP room. That's too many words. Hey, can you get me a rep or what?
You know what? What is your name? I will take it down, and I will follow up with my janitorial services rep
My
to
name
see
is
that
Bean.
you're Bean. Mr. Bean.
B-E-N.
B-E-E.
Yes,
Yeah.
B-E. I forgot how to spell the rest. Bean. Bean.
Bean. I will make sure my counterparts get in touch with you
We
to
need
make sure
help
you are
'cause
properly.
they haven't let me leave this track in a week. They said I could leave when the track was clean, but this place is never clean. It's open 24 hours a day. How can it be clean? There's so many slobs and dust. So I'm just stuck here forever.
You look like you work
I got
very
little
hard.
beans at home.
Ah.
I got Bean Junior. I got Bean. That's Junior's sister, little sister. I got Mrs. Bean. She's only Mrs. Bean because she took my name, but her actual name was P. And she was Mrs. P, and now she's Mrs. Bean. You spell her name P-E-A. You put it on the list. I want to go home and see my
Yes.
beans.
I will make sure that a representative gets in touch with you, Mr. Bean. I feel for you, I feel for your plight. but
How could the people with the most hated boss, Mr. Anderson, get a union, and we can't even get a union? It just doesn't make any
Perhaps-
sense.
it is so you too have heard about this, Mr. Anderson.
Oh yeah, Mr. Anderson. Everybody's heard
Then you-
about him here.
Well, what have they been saying about him?
Shit. I heard. You see those people over there? He points at like a cuddle puddle almost of just like cracked out, strung out betting druggies, just like piles of old race tickets. They're always saying Mr. Anderson's the one rigging these races. They never win. but somehow they never leave. Mr. Anderson forces people to do sexual favors. I mean, this is all you have to do. Go to the 8 Puddles down the street. You'll hear all the stories. All the workers go. I always wanted to go to the 8 Puddles, but I can't get out of work. I'm stuck here forever.
Mr. Bean, I can feel your pain. Just know that I'm representing those under Mr. Anderson. I'm fighting for their rights to make sure they can come home and see their Bean Jr. and their Bean.
Did you say you wanted to see my beans?
No, but how do you get into the stables? I need to evaluate these conditions for myself.
Oh, well, you just go through the door through the stables. I mean, there's a electroplasmic security gate, but just a standard two pressure plate sensors. That's pretty simple. I guess you could jump over the side there and just be right in the stables. If you just walk down over there, just jump off the stands, you'll be in the stables. You could probably go into the back delivery gate, maybe, and just go through the supply warehouse, and then just right to Mr. Anderson's office. Then you'd be in the stables. I bet there's roof access and through the vents. You probably could go through the vents. I bet people go through the vents to get the stables. Oh, I know. If you ride the horse around the track, and then when the race ends, the horse will go to the stables. You could go there. Yeah. It's probably the same as just jumping out the side over there, though. So, yeah, lots of ways to get to the stables. You get me out of here. I can go home, and then I'll show you my beans.
I don't need to see your beans, but I sincerely hope that
Mrs. P Beans will make you beans for dinner. It'll be great. I don't.
You know what?
I was gonna say we haven't had a guest in a long time, but that's not true since I haven't been home forever. Maybe they're just having guests without me. That makes me really sad.
Winter feels so bad.
he's kind of like he kind of like you don't even have to exit the conversation because it kind of just fades out of the conversation, gets really really sad, and just starts sweeping up fucking vomit into his vomit trash can dustpan again, and just kind of walks off. You don't even he like leaves the conversation. He just gets so sad.
I like this bean character.
You can see like Wit just about faces, and they're like shaking as they walk back.
So yeah, he surprisingly knew a lot about how to get into the stables.
He did. Mr. Wit actually remarks his name.
And what would you like to do now?
So I think Wit's gonna double back to see if Rycroft made any progress, knowing that there's the two.
Wit doubles down the stairs, rushes in. I got it, guys, and sees you two just staring at the door with no blue mark left. And we will jump to Kristoff back, exiting the sign-in area, and you go into a Supply Depot warehouse. So you just see a bunch of shit there, crates, hay bales, new like wood, everything you would see in a maintenance warehouse for a racetrack. You see it here, buckets, everything, stuff for the office place, stuff for the bar, stuff. It seems like this is where they keep all of their stuff they store for the racetrack for maintenance and operations. What would you like to do? You don't see anyone really here in the warehouse.
I'm gonna try to figure out where the stables are, what direction the stables are.
Yeah, if you look up, so let's say you enter in the back door. If you look straight across the warehouse, maybe it's like 30 feet, you'll see another door that says stable. If you look down to your left, maybe it's like 50 feet, there's another door on the other side. You can't read what that sign says. If you look to the right, maybe it's like 20 feet, you see another door. That sign says like maintenance office. So 30 feet straight ahead, you do see a sign that says stables. To the 20 feet to the right, there's a door for maintenance office. 50 feet to the left, at the other end of the warehouse, you see another door, but you don't know what the sign says.
So wait, the hay and all that shit, that's
everything in it. Everything in it. This is like a giant empty warehouse room that has, crates, unlabeled crates, labeled crates, horse feed, maintenance materials, like You know,
Mhm.
any supplies and or materials and our tools, everything is here that would run the racetrack or fix anything broken on the racetrack. This is like their giant storage.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna drop off the hay. I'm gonna keep my cart and shit, and can like collapse it.
Oh, so now you weren't carrying hay this whole time? You were pushing it on a cart?
Wait, I always had a cart with me.
When I said earlier you're carrying 2 hay bales under each arm, and we're like,
and a cart and a push cart.
There was
I mean, I could do flashback if you want. I had already planned for that. So.
A foldable cart, huh?
Yeah. Okay, well, we can bring that in later. Let's just say I bring in the hay in, put it on the rack, and then
there was no talk about cart yet. So if we're gonna bring a cart in, let's do it when you actually need it.
Okay, and then we're gonna walk towards the stables. Yeah. And what do I see? Is this wide open, or is there like...
You see a door, and on top of the door it says stables.
Okay. Can I... Is there any windows?
No, this is like this whole room. There's no windows. It's like, imagine just like a bare warehouse, empty storage space. Okay, airplane hangar, no windows though. Like big storage space. Like you would imagine, this runs like the length of the underneath the stands on this side of the stadium, but the length of the track, you know, is how big this like long rectangle storage space is.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna knock on the door.
You're gonna knock on the door?
Yep.
Okay, so you knock on the door, and we'll cut back to the other guy.
Yeah. I already know it's in there, but my character doesn't. So.
All 3 of you are staring at the door with no ectoplasm blue bar on it right now. What would you like to do?
We're going inside. I'm going inside.
We open this door. Yep.
Yes.
Wait.
Everybody going in? Yeah.
Well, no. I was gonna do the sign that it was clear. The way is clear now. I have to do the sign. Like
Okay.
you know, like what the hell?
You see it all. Wit runs up.
It's in the cradle in
Guys,
the
I know how to get
spoon. In the moon. Cats in the cradle in a silver spoon. That's the sign. Okay.
That's it?
You 2 look at it really funny.
I think we're clear.
hey, we're strange. That works.
Go.
Yeah, I'm being strange. People are strange when you're a
So
stranger.
Wit and Rykoff are going in. Scotty Too Hot, are you going in?
Oh, yeah, dude.
So you guys are all going in. So you open the door.
Wait. Maybe I shouldn't be going in. I should go back to my bar duties, right? Like, I'm supposed to be inconspicuous.
Have you applied any security cards with liquor?
I brought the liquor that you drank. Thank you very much.
You're still holding 1 mint julep.
Yeah, I still have 1 mint julep ready
You
to
have
get.
an alcohol bottle tucked in the back of your pants.
Yeah,
You
I'm
would have
ready.
taken a harm if Wit didn't take that, okay?
Well, you know what? The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Okay, well, Wit's going inside.
Okay. Rykoff?
Yep, I'm following in.
Dom?
No, dude, I'm going back. I'm going back to my duties as
Okay.
a waiter.
Dom is going back to the VIP, back down the hall, up the stairs, through the track, back down the other corridor, up the stairs to get behind the bar.
Boom.
All right. So Rycroft and Wit, you enter the stables. Close the door behind you. Yes. Or leave the door open. Yes.
We'll close. Yeah, we're closing it.
You close the door behind you, and at that moment you see the blue bar come back on the same side your guys are on now, inside the stables. So the door security has rearmed itself, and you smells like horse shit in here. You look around, you see no ventilation, and you see like 20 horse stalls like a 15 of them fooled. 5 are out there racing right now. Just smells and stinks like shit. Flies, somehow there's flies in here thriving, but there's no like outside air coming in somehow. Like they must lead the horses from the track, then back inside to this stall area, and then lock them up inside with us. So they're not treated very well. They're not outside. There's no fresh air. It just stinks like shit. You see the horses in the stables, and you might think to yourself like, from the VIP area, they look like normal horses, but down here up close, I don't even know how they run races. They look pretty emaciated. Like, it's not like a beautiful sight to see. But you do see, you look around and you see a few people in here. You see like 4 stable boys sitting on stools like throughout the stables areas, working on horses. One's changing a horseshoe, one's putting some new hay, one's picking up shit with his hands.
Do we see any of them that are bald?
You do see one in the back left that is bald. And you do notice 3 other ones that you recognize from the bar. And as you guys are entering, you see at the far end of the stables, a door is opening and someone is coming out. What would you like to do?
Wit would like to go approach the bald one.
I will go see our friends that we met at the bar.
Okay, so you guys are going to proceed in the room. Okay, hold on. You start walking towards the stable boys, and the door you saw someone walking in to coming out of, you can now see a full picture of a nicer dressed gentleman, and he slams the door behind him, and you see the one you're looking at with the bald-headed boy in the back doesn't seem to flinch at all. He's just continuing to clean the horse's feet. But you see the other 3 stiffen up and start to look like they're working very studiously. And the one shoveling shit with his hands gets so traumatized and scared by it, like he's like ends up throwing shit all over himself. What are you guys gonna do?
Wit thinks that might be the head honcho. So, hoping that Rycroft would distract him while I go talk to Brian, who Wit thinks is Brian. I'm just gonna see what Rycroft does.
Wit freezes.
I'm already en route to who I think is Brian, going by the baldness. So I can't just like pivot to go there.
So let me paint the picture more for you guys, maybe. So you're in a long rectangular horse stables, right? Imagine what you would normally see in a barn, but like compacted. Like there's not as much space to walk in between. So like if 2 stable boys were trying to service a horse that were across from each other, like they would basically be sitting on each other, right? So all the stable boys are kind of in a line almost. They're a little bit off center, but there wouldn't be enough room for one boy to help a horse here and another boy to help a horse here. It's so tight. So the guy walking down is going to walk down the middle of this. And if you're walking down, you guys will be walking kind of basically at each other.
Okay, then
and you need to pass the 3 stable boys to get to Brian. That's kind of the setup.
Okay,
paint it better for you guys.
I'll
decide again what you guys want to do.
I'll go to intercept the guy who just came in. I'm assuming that's Anderson. Brykov, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stop and chat with these fellows that we met at the bar. Since they're right in front of us, I'm going to attempt to...
No one has seen you guys come in the store. The noise of the other guy coming in has caught all of their attention. Besides the bald one, just seems to be like And you might even hear him like whistling. Like he just seems to be going about his work, enjoying his. It seems like he's enjoying his life.
Okay. Well, regardless, I'm still going to go intercept the guy who just came.
Got it. And Rykoff, you're gonna walk also, but you're gonna stop and talk with the first stable boy.
Yes, I'm going to. Yep.
Okay, so the second stable boy is the one shoveling shit with his hand. So you walk up to, you guys are kind of walking, and we'll see Rykoff is in front because he's gonna talk to this first stable boy. As he talks to him, then you'll kind of shimmy by to move on. What are you gonna say to this stable boy?
Hello. Do you recall our meeting that one time at the bar? I wanted to really get the perspective because what you guys shared with us was very moving for us. So I wanted to see what your working environments were like. Do you mind sharing or showing?
And he's like, catch him off guard because he was paying attention to the person that just walked in. He was trying to look, and he kind of like ignoring you at first, but as you keep talking, he kind of looks up and he's like, "Hey, you're Bo, right?"
Yes, I am. Who is that guy who just walked in that had your guys' attention so vigorously?
Come here, come here. He asked you to like crouch down. That's Mr. Anderson. We told you about him. The fucking dick. Look at Baldy over there. Look at fucking cocksucker just whistling.
God damn. Okay.
They got fucking. Can you believe they put Matt on shit duty today?
What? That's.
Baldy ain't never get shit duty, man.
Oh, that's exactly.
You're gonna bust him right now? You're with the bureau, man. Bust his ass right now.
Well, we need to make sure we have a thorough report. So
thorough report.
We're
here. You're. What's more thorough than eyewitness report from a bureau employee himself?
Well, we'll need testimonies as we drive these reports. I can only report what I see, but it won't hold up enough to make an effective, meaningful impact if we don't.
What do you need me to do? I'm not gonna suck his dick.
What
do you need?
And if you do, then that would be an instant red flag, and we could elevate this report into more of an urgent impact than what we have. So I'd rather you not suck his dick, because that would not be quite the report I would need to take back. But if you do, will say it all.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to tell me what your goal here is with talking to Jimmy. Or Johnny, sorry. What's your goal here talking to Jimmy? What are you trying to get out of it? And then you're going to need to tell me what you're going to roll to get what you're trying to get.
So my goal really, despite the act, is to get information other than their bickering of this Anderson. I really want to see what we can learn of this character from these guys' vantage point, other than the obvious they're scared of him. But yeah.
In that case, I will just tell you, they were pretty open and honest with you at the bar. You guys placated with drinks already. They spilled all the beans on Anderson. Is there something specific you want to know? I can just tell you.
Okay, so is this Anderson gonna be hinder if we try to do this deal and meet up with Brian?
It seems they're very scared of Mr. Anderson, and if you were to make what would look like a business transaction here in Mr. Anderson's face, he probably wouldn't take too kindly to his employees selling what may or may not be racetrack stock to outside individuals, right? So,
Okay.
I mean, the only thing you could presume is that if you needed to meet Brian at the racetrack in order to get the special horseshoes, that the horseshoes must be coming from here, right?
No. Yep.
So,
Okay.
yeah, they would probably advise you that it probably wouldn't be a good idea to even meet Mr. Henderson.
So.
But
Go then.
being Bureau employees, yeah, I mean, just go in there and whip them up, write them up. I would assume you were talked around about. You didn't say I'm going to pick up some supplies from Brian. You talked around about to get his information, so they don't know that you're there. They assume seeing you that you're there to, write them up about the report. But yeah, you would get the feeling that it wouldn't be a good idea to do a deal in front of Mr. Anderson.
So.
You don't need to roll anything for that information. You would have got it at the bar before.
Okay.
So, Whit, you are walking down and watching what you presume to be Mr. Anderson. And you see it seems like he is talking to somebody. But there's obviously no one there. Seems like he's talking to somebody. There's no one there but the stable boys, and it doesn't look like he's talking to the stable boys. And he's not yelling, but he's not talking quietly, but he's just talking like he's by himself in his own office kind of level, He's not talking like there's other people in the room or talking like he's trying to be secretive. He's just talking.
Can I do a study to see what he's doing? Or who he's talking to?
You don't need to. You can just you can hear him from where you're at. It's not that far. You just hear him I'm on the way to the meeting. Don't worry. I will see you soon. So it's you're catching him and he's leaving his office mid-conversation and he's talking to someone saying, I'm coming to meet you right now. But you don't know how he's talking to them. You don't see anyone here. So from your point of view, it could be is this guy crazy? I don't know what's going on. But he's in the middle of a conversation. And he's leaving his office to go meet somebody.
Okay. He
hasn't really knows you. He's he's kind of arrogant or pompous guy, he's walking through just shitty stable boys. I'm leaving my office to go meet somebody for something. He's not really paying. He walks through here all the time and doesn't care about these fucking peasants, So he hasn't really seen you. He's kind of distracted still as you're walking up to them.
Then
he doesn't expect anyone else to be in this fucking room.
I see. If he hasn't caught his attention yet, then Wit's going to try not to catch his attention, especially if they're assuming he's leaving. So I'm just kind of turn around and try to talk to another stable person.
Okay, I'm gonna need some kind of roll for you to nonchalant and not grab his attention.
Does a finesse?
Finesse! This will be risky. He hasn't seen you yet. Okay. Not desperate rolls yet, but this is definitely a risky roll. You'll have some sort of limit effect because at this point he's probably walking past Baldinger, and you're probably right next to the shit boy. So there's only one stable boy between you two. So let's see, risky with the limited effect depending how you roll. We should see how it goes. 4. Okay. So let's hold that thought and let's go to Christoph.
Door.
As you are knocking on the door, you hear a loud sound like a door slamming. What do you do?
I finish my knocking and I wait to see if somebody opens it.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens? I check the handle and try to go in.
It's unlocked.
Excuse me?
You look in here. It's a pretty nice office compared to like much nicer than the sign-in room. Again, you see on the wall, so like it is decorated. You know, it's just same kind of setup as we saw in the interview office in Don's interview. You know, nice big wooden desk. You know, some old-timey photos. Maybe this one has some photos of girls instead of horses, which is weird. You think the you think the stable office would have pictures of horses, but say like old school pinup girl style photos, a desk, a couple big file cabinets, and then straight ahead you see another door in front of you.
Oh, is there no windows?
No windows, no.
No windows? Oh, okay.
It's pretty
Do I
consistent
see any?
here. This place doesn't seem to be well lit, windowed,
Is there
ventilated.
a name placard or anything on there to ID whose ever's office this is?
Yeah, sure. There's a name placard on the desk that says, "I'm the boss of you fucks."
And I just heard the door slam.
The owner lady of the place I work back, the sister company where we're working inside, she has a placard on her desk that says, "I'm the boss of you fucks."
Really?
Yeah. No joke.
That's funny.
Yeah. So yeah, it says, "I'm the boss of you fucks." You know the sign outside the door said Stables, and you're in an office place. Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm assuming the other door is the one that just slammed. So can I just go up to it and try to listen and see if I hear anything?
Yeah, you can listen. Just give me a roll. You're controlled steel, control position, standard effect.
This study.
Roll them if you got them.
Study. Oh, fuck. Devil's bargain. I got 2 ones.
You got 2 ones. You want a devil's bargain? Okay.
I didn't even ask for the position. Oh, you said.
Yeah.
You
were controlled for standard effect. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if I controlled, then yeah, it's fine.
I mean, you can hear a devil's bargain. You don't have to take it if you still want to hear a devil's bargain.
Okay. Yeah. I want to hear it. I like hearing it.
Okay. You're putting your ear up against the door, right, to try to see if you hear anything. So I can tell you what you hear, but you're gonna fall through that door.
Oh.
Or you just take or it just means you don't hear anything.
Fun.
Or it just means you don't hear anything, and you gotta try something different. And since you're in controlled, you're not gonna hear anything, and you might have to try something different.
Okay, I'm gonna go with I don't hear anything, and I'm gonna try something different. I have gadget on my bag, and I'm just going to. It's gonna be just like a little like a stick with a fucking flip mirror, like so I can like kind of like go under the door and like see what the fuck I see. Like
a flip mirror, okay.
Kind of like that, like you know what I mean, like.
Okay.
So I can like see what's on the other side of the door without kind of ink.
So is that something we could check off your sheet, your loadout?
Gadget.
Let's see. Use your substance utilize. You want to use
or burglary gear.
Where do you see gadget? I'm sorry, I was just trying to...
Oh, that's on my top. It's in the gray area.
Okay, in the gray area you have gadget.
Items. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That were burglary.
Yeah, you probably want to. My assumption is, for gadget, once you define what this is, that's what it's gonna be forever.
Yeah.
Right? So if you don't want to use that one, the loadout that's in the gray area, like you always have this, right? And you have to actually you check these ones when you
use them.
Yeah, when you use them. So if you don't want to define what your gadget's gonna be for the future, I would just use. I'll let you go with burglary gear. Usually like picking locks and stuff, but I can go with the. I'll go with the. I like that idea. I can use that.
Okay, let me do that.
So in that case, this is still gonna be risky. And it's not going to be desperate because you're using your gadget. If it wasn't your gadget, I would make this desperate. So it's going to be risky for standard effect. You will see something if you roll a success here.
Okay. I use Tinker for this one.
Sure.
Yep. Okay.
Gina, you got to go at 9:30. Yeah. Okay. We'll
9:30.
We're
3.
3. It's not good.
Yeah, not good at all.
It's not good.
I'm fucking shit up.
3 is a failure.
Yeah. 2 3s and a 2, man. What the fuck?
Okay.
Break today. Yep.
It's funny because Grace left, but then it still just gets your guys' laundry. Like Grace is just a pile of dirty laundry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hers. Yeah, hers.
Rykoff goes to listen at the door and he can't really hear anything, so he's tried to figure out something from his pockets and his little mirror he can stick on the door, and then as he leans to stick it over, he falls through this door and causes a ruckus. And due to that falling, this gentleman that is in mid conversation, as you're pulling out the camera here, yeah, I'm on the way to the meeting. Boom, you tumble through the door. Everyone, all the stable boys hop off their chair. Wit definitely goes unnoticed though, because the man turns around to look at you on the floor. And let's cut to Dom. Dom, you walk back into the bar, and Mr. Boss is standing behind the bar serving drinks.
How's it going, Mr. Boss?
How's it going? How about where you been?
You see, a special bottle got lost downstairs, my dude, and so I had to go and retrieve it just for Mr. Broham when he comes back. Or Anderson. Sorry.
We got too many Sam and wait. You went to get a special party for Barry Henderson.
Yeah,
That's
man,
why
you never know. Yeah, dude.
Well,
you told me not to let Mr. Henderson down. I took out the bottle from my back pocket. I hope it's a good bottle.
He looks at it and why don't you give me a roll here and we'll see. Mr. Henderson is a very specific person. Let's see if you got Mr. Henderson's bottle. Let's see if you knew Mr. Henderson's bottle.
Ooh, what do I roll though?
This is going to be desperate for standard effect here.
Or mark it on your XP sheet.
Mr. Boss, yes, this is desperate. Mark your XP. Good reminder, Grace. He's pissed because he has to be serving drinks, and that's what he hired your ass to do. And you disappeared for quite a long time. But if you did bring back Mr. Henderson's bottle, he will overlook it. He does value his customers.
Am I finessing my way through this as usual?
You do you, boo?
Seems right. Partial 3 to 5.
3 to 5. Okay, you're 5.
That's not bad.
So, which bottle do you pull out of the back of your pants?
I pull out an 18-year Duskalen single malt.
Duskalen. 18-year Duskalen single malt.
I want to sip of that.
Must be better than mushroom silt beer, that's for sure.
Oh God, I can still taste it.
18-year Duskalen single malt. Guess you weren't lying. That's Mr. Henderson's favorite. That's it, though. That's 2 strikes, too hottie. Another one and you're out of here. Get back to work.
Oh, man. All right. Dude.
Get back to work. I'll be right back. And he leaves the area and he lets you get back to work. And we go back downstairs. Mr. Anderson, yes, this is Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson cuts off his conversation and he's staring at Kristoff, who just fell to the floor. All 4 bus boys, even Baldy, stand up from their stools. Rykov in the far end of the room, Witz halfway through the room. Mr. Anderson yells out, "What the fuck you doing here?" What are you guys gonna do? Anybody can act anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get a signature and I fell down.
Signature?
Yeah, and I have this other delivery I have. Oh, sorry. Oh, and he gets up. He's dusting himself up. I'm so sorry. I'm knocking on the door. No one answered, but I have to get a signature from the head here.
So what? You just knock on doors, no one answers. You just open them. Just go into people's offices. Just walk into properties that aren't yours. Who do you work for?
Hey, Soros.
He knew.
Hazer Russ?
Yeah.
You're not Leroy. Where's Leroy? Leroy's always the delivery for Hazer Russ.
Yeah, he got sick. I'm new to the job. I'm his replacement for the day. I'm
Leroy
sorry.
never gets sick.
I'm all over the place today. I went through the front. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do my job. I'm trying not to get fired.
You better. You're trying not to get fired. You're not trying really well. I know good old Pinkerton. You know who Pinkerton is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the owner. I'm gonna make a coddle him later. See your ass come back next time. I don't see no fucking Leroy here.
Sorry.
Let's give me a desperate roll here. Desperate roll to see if when you give them this paper to sign, he is going to take it. While that is happening, what are you, Rykov and Wit? What are you guys gonna do? You see Mr. Anderson fucking pressing on Kristoff over here.
How close is
Better use this, guys.
I say you're like 15 feet away. Rykov's like 25 feet away.
Okay, so
There's this is the stables. It's like tight, but there is 2 sides. There's like poles in the middle, but it's tight. So yeah, that's where you're at. You're in a tiny closed space.
Okay, well, if I'm the closest, I'm gonna beeline it for Brian. Right? Is that his name? Fucking
Brian
Baldinger.
Brian
Baldinger.
Baldinger.
Yeah, Baldinger.
Okay,
so
everyone at this point is all looking at Anderson, like berates Kristoff. Kristoff is trying to convince him to sign, and you're gonna go approach Baldy while the commotion is going on. And
yes.
What do you say to him?
Sorry, I'm gonna ask. Are you Brian?
Yes, I'm Brian.
Oh. Then you should be expecting us. Where can we find it?
I should be expecting you? Who are you?
Don't play dumb, Brian.
I ain't playing dumb. You just walk in here and just touch me and say, hey, you're expecting me.
Han sent us.
Oh, Han sent you? When did you say so? Friend of Han's a friend of mine.
You said you would know. Where is it?
Of course I would know. Once you say Han sent you, then I know who sent you, and then I know why you're here. But if you just say you're expecting me, you could be anyone. For all I know, you could be union reps coming here to fuck my shit up.
Oh, yes. God forbid the union. Ooh, where is it? Where is it?
Didn't Han tell you the right time to come? That's Mr. Henderson over there. My family's been working for generations. You're supposed to come once he's in the meeting. We gotta get the shoes are in the warehouse.
They're in the warehouse, okay.
Yeah, but if he sees you here, we're fucked. You gotta hide. You gotta hide so he can leave. Then we can get into the warehouse. I give you the shoes. You make your way out. It's done. Well,
Don't
why
worry
didn't you
about the
come when
logistics.
he's not here? When he's in the meeting?
Don't worry about it. Relax. Don't worry about the logistics.
Come on,
Here.
man. My family's been working here 300 years. I can't lose this job. He lost me. Everyone thinks I suck his dick, but I'm just bald. He has a thing for bald guys. It's really weird.
Don't blow our cover. Just keep
don't
sweeping.
blow
Just
my
keep
cover.
following.
Just get the
Just
fuck
keep
out
sucking that dick, Brian. Shut the fuck up. Just keep sucking that dick. And Wit just walks away.
So, what do you guys do? That's Brian. He knows who you are. You said you're from Han. He knows what you need. He says the shoes he's gonna give you are in the warehouse, but Mr. Anderson cannot see you.
So I'm gonna try to play low key, hoping he won't still see us after whatever is happening. So I'm gonna try to be camouflaged, sort of in a way, until whatever happens over there settles.
So you're going to stand in this almost one walkway, not quite two walkways, and stand there and camouflage in plain sight as he walks towards you. That's your plan?
He's 25 feet away.
Yes, he's 25 feet away. So imagine like you're gonna cross the street and you're looking across the street that's 25 feet away. Can you see the people on the other side of the street?
Not if we're like in stables with people.
Yeah, but that's not what you said. You said you're just gonna try to stand there and be camouflaged. That's why I'm asking. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm just gonna kind of blend in. Like
blend in with what? You're standing in the walkway. What are you gonna blend in? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna walk towards the door we came from.
Okay, so you're gonna turn around and walk towards the door you came from.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Where that blue shiny thing is.
Okay. And what are you gonna do with?
Is he walking? So Brian's walking towards me, and Mr. Anderson's walking towards me.
Mr. Anderson is berating Kristoff, and Kristoff says he's gonna sign the paper. Kristoff is about to take the paper out and get it signed. While that was going on, you had this conversation with Brian. He told you guys need to hide. At the same time that you were having conversations with Brian, Rykov was having the conversation with Louis up front, Matt up front. And
it's close quarters. Wid is going to take one for the team. They're going to hide in a pile of hay and poop and just lay there and contemplate their life choices.
Perfect. Okay, so you're going to try to hide in a pile of hay and shit. That sounds like a good idea. So that's what you're going to be rolling. Alec, you're going to be rolling to convince him when getting this signature and get you on your way, and without him questioning you anymore. And Gino, you're gonna be rolling for. You trying to exit the door?
No, I'm
Are you trying to hide? What are you trying to do? Is your point to hide?
My point is basically to hide, get away as far away from his view where he won't see me.
All right, so there's no way to walk any further to get out of his view. Like I said, this stable can fit 20 horses as tight packed as you can to where people can still work on the horses. So maybe you've got like 15 more feet to the door, but there's nowhere to hide there. So if your point is to try to hide, then tell me how you're hiding, and then that's what you're going to roll for. Or tell me where you're hiding. If you walk towards the door, you're going to be more open than where you're standing now. And where you're standing now, you're still kind of open. All you have to hide by where you're standing is like a wooden pole that's like, 4 inches thick.
Shit, it doesn't do anything.
Exactly. So, if you walk towards the door, now you're in an open section, not even any wooden pole. So that's not going to help you. So if your point is to hide, you got to pick somewhere to hide, and then roll for it.
All right.
Like Wit decided to jump in the nearest pile of hay and shit and bury themselves in there.
All right, I'm just gonna jump into a pile of shit then.
Okay. It's so great. You give players like 5 open stalls to hide in, and instead they jump in piles of shit and cover themselves up to hide.
Don't worry. I'm getting an XP out of this. I got a game plan, okay? I'm getting XP out of this shit.
It's so good. All right, all you 3 roll your specific rolls. So everybody is rolling. Everybody right now is rolling desperate, rolls for standard effect. All three of you. Is it,
Okay,
if you
like
if you I'll be very specific. If you fail this roll, Mr. Anderson is gonna catch you, and we'll have to deal with the consequences of that. So if anyone needs to do anything to modify their roll before the roll, we can go through that. But we're gonna roll desperate here. Let's start with Grace. Grace.
I rolled a 4.
4. Okay.
I rolled finesse.
Okay. I'm just gonna write this down because I think we will stop after I get all these rolls, and we will comment it after. So Grace rolls 4 in finesse, which is a success with consequence. So Grace rolls a 4 with finesse to hide in hay and shit. Got it.
I will use 1 stress for my foresight. So I can assist a teammate without paying stress. So
you don't have to use any stress, right? Oh, you use 1 stress to use 4 strike and then assist instead of
2 times per star, I can assist a teammate without paying for stress.
Oh.
So I will assist Christoph's roll.
Right, so you don't have to pay anything for that. That's just, you're just using
I'm just
ability.
marking 1 of my foresight, yeah.
Got it.
So I'm going to assist Christoph's roll in helping him forge his documents.
So that will give you an extra dice for your roll, Alec.
Okay.
So what are you rolling, Alec? Desperate for
Sway.
Effect here. You're rolling sway. How many are you
Doesn't have to
rolling
be,
now?
yeah.
You got an extra dice from.
I'm gonna
Sway.
take 2 stress and push myself.
And you can push it up, so that's 1 more dice.
Yeah.
Fucking Christoph is gonna come out of this so stressed out, and everyone was like, "What's that bad?"
I know.
It was not easy, but it wasn't that bad. And he's just like fucking pulling his hair out. All right,
I guess I'll just
so
roll them.
Alec, you're rolling sway with push and assist. All right, so you get
All
2
right.
extra dice, 1 for the push, 1 for the assist, and whatever you have for your sway.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna roll it. 6.
Let's go.
There you go, 6. Nice.
Finally.
Nice. All right, Gino, what are you gonna roll? Remember, everybody mark a XP for this desperate roll here.
We mark it right
Mark
now.
XP Playboy Book Advancement, right?
Yeah. No, you mark it on
No,
the,
no,
on the top
where
right, the where
thing.
it says resolve prowess
Okay.
insight, the little red and white
Okay.
flags.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so just mark 1 of those for whatever area you rolled in.
I can't
So you
unmark
rolled
this.
sway, you'll mark 1 resolve flag. Just click it.
Yeah. Sorry. I can't unclick these.
Which
You have to
ones are
click
you
the
talking
X.
about?
Oh, okay. Got it.
You
Got
have
it.
to
Got
do
it.
the
Don't worry. I got it. Continue.
All right. Gino, what are you gonna roll to hide in a pile of shit?
Finesse, and then I'll use my special ability for 1 plus roll to hide. Have the scout special ability, so I'll roll 3 dice.
Let's see. Gino wants to roll finesse, which he has 2, and you want to use your gather info. To look at a target, you get +1 effect when you hide in a prepared position or use camouflage. You get 1 dice to rolls to avoid detection. Doesn't 100% reply, but I will give it to you for reading your sheet and trying to use it. Shouldn't really work, but I will let it work. So you're rolling 3 dice, right?
Yep.
All right.
I got triple 5s.
All right. fine.
Wow.
So we will stop here and resolve all of this that happened, and at the end of the score, we'll leave it on a
What about
cliffy.
Dom?
Dom had already rolled his desperate roll upstairs, and we left right when you. No, he said get back to work. I have thing, and yeah, so Dom already. Dom we know is already. He's on a short leash. He's got 2 strikes, but he made it. He made it back to his position, and he's good. So Dom seems good there. We'll resolve this 4, 6, and 5 rolls you guys just did next time we play.
The cat's in the cradle and the silver moon. Little
Let's
boy
go.
and the moon.
Yeah.
Give
That's
your players
fun.
5 nice stalls to hide in. Instead, they just chose the piles of shit. Of course.
Yes.
Let's hide in piles.
I'm
of
getting
shit.
XP. No, I got a game plan for it. I'm getting my
Smart. No,
XP for
smart.
this.
It's smart. Very smart. Thank you guys.
That was so fun.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ray.
Yeah,
Thank you, everybody.
This is like this game is very interesting and different to run.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, it's very like improv.
Ooh. That was good. That was good.
That was fun.
You,
Highly enjoyable.
you guys made it interesting enough in the setup that didn't make it that hard for you, so it was just more of a fun, interesting time than a hard time.
Somehow it's still all gone to shit.
But it's, I mean,
That's what we
who
do.
knows? We're near the end, but we don't know yet. We haven't got the shoes. You've engaged Mr. Anderson. Which is
We
didn't
know
have
where
to
the
happen.
shoes are.
You know where the shoes are, at least. It was a little shit show for a while, a little bump and go, but we're getting there.
It's still a shit show. I'm in the shit. We're all in the
You're
shit.
it's literally. You're right. It's literally a shit show. We got two characters and piles of shit. I take it back. It's a shit show. All right. If we play in 2 weeks again, it will be a miracle. 3 in a row, and we'll actually remember what's going on. It'll be great. So that April 24th.
Yep.
Yeah, it was perfect because I'm not doing anything that week, so we're good.
I may have something on the 24th.
Oh, it's fucking Disneyland. What a faggot.
And he knew it. Reschedule.
But I mean, we if you really have something, we can talk about rescheduling. 'Cause our schedule's pretty looser now. I mean, at least my schedule's looser now. I don't know about everyone else, but so we can talk about that. Just
Cool.
double check and let us know.
Yeah, I
For now, I'll just update the chat to the 24th so we have a general idea.
Right, right.
Awesome.
Yeah, then we can figure out TBD too.
Yeah. After not this weekend, but after next weekend, then finally my 2 months of crazy is over. So we can
Yeah.
just add another week on it. You guys, now it's to the point where you guys let me know when you want to do it.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Of course, you both are invited too. Board games, and I make a lot of really bad for you snacks.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, I did.
When is the TBD date?
We
we
have a
haven't
date yet.
figured it out, but
Oh, you don't have a date yet. All right, all right.
My work might send me to Atlanta.
Ha,
for a few
Lena.
days, but that'll be
and
like
you
in a
go-
weekday, so
Okay. When's your Vegas trip?
next week.
Oh,
At
not
this
this weekend.
time next week, I'll already be in Vegas partying.
Oh, nice.
well, that's
At
fun.
9:30
That's your
right
car
now, I'll
thing?
be in Area 15. That's for my car racing. This happens to be on my birthday weekend.
So actual
Again?
So my actual
Broham
birthday is on
carriages with the
Tuesday.
Nas.
Yeah, the actual
That's on
birthday's
Tuesday.
on Tuesday, so.
What are we doing for your birthday? Yeah.
I'm going to the Dodger game on Tuesday. What are we
Oh,
doing for the
yeah.
birthday? We went to the Lakers game. No one told me happy birthday. It was kind of sad.
Happy
It was really sad. We went to
birthday.
the Lakers games with my friends for my birthday, and no one said happy birthday to me. It was really sad.
It wasn't for your.
I said happy
your
birthday
birthday's
to
on the
Alec,
15th.
but no one said happy birthday to me.
Oh man.
You belated
Oh my
birthday.
god. We got you the win
Wow.
instead.
We went to like 3 or 4 different places. Not one time I got a happy birthday. Or
I got drunk for your birthday.
You got
I'm
drunk
trying to
for
see
Alec's
you as
birthday.
much
You didn't. You said happy birthday to Alec. You didn't say happy birthday to me.
I'm trying to see you as much as possible. That's my,
Happy
which I have
birthday.
succeeded in.
We did pretty good. We did pretty good.
We did pretty good.
What are you doing this weekend? If you're going to be in Vegas next weekend?
I don't have too many plans this week. I got Carmi on Sunday at 11:30 in the morning. I got a haircut tomorrow. That's my big plan tomorrow is a haircut.
And then the 19th, 20th, you'll be in Vegas.
I'll be in Vegas, yeah. So this weekend I'm kind of free. I'm
So we
supposed to
should
go.
do-
I'm supposed to go bang on Saturday or Friday. I was supposed to go on Friday and Saturday, but then I had a
Bang.
haircut, so I was like, I gotta get a
Let's go
haircut.
bang. What is go bang? What does that
What
mean?
is
What
bang?
Go bang. What do you think it means?
What do it? God! Oh, okay.
It means exactly what it means.
There's a place called Bang, Grace. You
She's
go
like,
there.
oh,
and you bang.
oh, never mind.
You bang at the bang.
Oh no, I think it was because like wasn't there like this mobile game that we played where it's like
no, it's a
bang?
board game called Bang.
Yeah,
And
right,
then
that's why I
mobile
was
bang,
like,
mobile
okay.
Legends Bang.
Mobile.
Yeah,
Bang,
yeah, that day. I was like, is that a thing that you guys are still playing?
What are you doing
We tried-
Friday? Gino?
Giving.
Friday, no plans.
The
Okay.
18th.
Well, this Friday, tomorrow Friday, I'm
Yeah,
doing
What
nothing.
are you doing Saturday, Joe?
Saturday, no cemented plans.
What's that mean? Oh, that's mysterious.
Oh, yeah, as
You
if
have
we had
brick
nothing
plans?
to do.
Means he has
You got
options.
wooden plans? Plastic
If
plans?
nothing was
You don't have
happening,
cement plans,
we-
but maybe you got some other ABS plans? I
Yeah.
don't know.
we have
PVC
nothing's
plans? You
going
got
on.
some PVC plans?
we have if nothing's going on, we'll just hang out in LA, just Cat and I.
LA? What is going on in LA?
No, to the Thai supermarket, and there's like a weed dispensary there that sells weed that she likes.
Ooh.
Oh, the coupon.
Yeah, the coupon to see if they have the joint. She likes this special joint that's like infused with THC wax. I don't know. It's like super wet.
Oh,
That's what she
But it helps.
Like-
it helps her to like.
Hey.
It's like she
It's
can
not
use
the
less of it.
Disney
I
one
love
or
with my
something?
joints is
It's like
super
that
wet.
Ching
Look
Chong.
at, hear how wet my joint is.
But I mean, I think honestly, this weekend is probably the only time I can hang out with you for your birthday. So let's do something. Cause if you're gone 19th, 20th, I'm gonna be in Kazakhstan the 26th and
Oh, very
27th.
nice.
Very nice.
Oh, very nice. You go to Kazakhstan, very nice.
Gino.
This
Don't use
guy-
it as an excuse.
This guy going to fucking
Oh.
Kazakhstan.
So
now's the only time I'm gonna hang with you for your birthday because I'll be in
I need to see you.
They
Kazakhstan.
got you working on jets out there, Gino? The
There's
fuck you
nothing in
going to
Kazakhstan, bro. Who cares? Bro, I found out they don't have beef there.
Hey, are you telling me they don't have any
when they
castles
say-
in Kazakhstan,
when
bro?
they s- when-
Go
when
visit
they
some
say
castles
meat,
while you're out there, dude.
it's horses. Horses is what they eat over there.
Why do you think the stables are so close to the kitchen?
Because they're from
Where
Kazakhstan.
the
you
fuck?
fucker.
This is,
I know, right?
This is
I have to
crazy
try
where
horse.
you're going,
This
bro.
guy's looking it up. He faded into the background to look up Kazakhstan. You never heard of Kazakhstan, bro?
No, I have, but I mean, I'm.
Hey,
looking
but
at it on a
Kazakhstan
fucking
is actually a
map.
beautiful country.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
You think
Yeah,
people
I
think
know all
Kazakhstan and they're like,
countries are-
oh, it's a stan. It's like a dirty, deserty Middle East country. But Kazakhstan is not a Middle East country. It's a Central
Yeah.
Asian country, and it's actually very beautiful. Like, I would love to
Yeah.
go to Kazakhstan. To be honest, I think you're gonna be like pleasantly surprised going to Kazakhstan and seeing how beautiful it
I
is.
will be.
I've
I will
actually
be.
heard a lot of things about Kazakhstan being great.
2-3 years, Dagestan. leave
I've
it
never
there.
heard that, so.
Forget about it.
Yeah, but you're white.
I don't know.
What do you expect?
You've heard of Kazakhstan.
No, I never heard that it was
Borat.
beautiful.
Borat. Yeah.
What'd you think when he said Kazakhstan? You thought like Saudi Arabia desert thing, right?
Yeah, I think
But
so.
it's
yeah.
not like
I
that
never
at all.
looked it on the
Google
map,
Kazakhstan.
yeah.
No.
Look at the images.
like
It's a beautiful
Fucking,
place,
it's southern Russia.
right? It's Central
basically,
Asia.
yeah.
You think it's
Yeah.
Middle East,
Yeah.
but it's actually not Middle East. Yeah,
It's gorgeous.
yeah, it's a beautiful place.
Central Asia. Oh, it is very nice.
Oh,
So yeah. Anyways, what are you doing?
Very
This,
nice.
what do you have planned for Friday or Saturday?
There is
something
some
going.
desert.
I told you I have a haircut tomorrow.
You want to hang out Friday?
My
or you wanna
original
hang out
plan
Saturday?
was I was going to happy hour tomorrow and
Oh,
going to bang,
happy
but
hour.
then I'm not because I forgot I had a haircut.
Oh.
So if I have no plans, then I just go with bang plans. It's just how it goes.
Yeah. Where's Bang at?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Can I come with you to Bang?
I mean, I guess. I don't know if your girlfriend would.
Okay,
would
bye.
Be happy with that.
What is Bang? I'm so confused.
Now you're
Strip
pulling a
club or
Grace.
what?
You don't know what bang is. Bang is what it sounds like. Why is it confusing? I was just being nice because all right, there's no more woman in the chat. Go fuck.
Oh, yeah. Then go do that.
No, I hang out with the homies. Like I said, Friday I gotta get a haircut, so I'll be in this area on Friday for sure.
Oh. Okay, go Bang
Or
Friday. We'll
Saturday
hang out
if you want to
Saturday.
meet up, we could meet up on Saturday.
Yeah, let's figure something out Saturday, and then Kat and I can come
You wanna eat Thai town food? Is that what you're saying? It's definitely not the direction I'm going, but it's Thai town is good.
Yeah, if you want to go, because we're going to that one market in LA. I don't know if it's actually in Thai town.
You gotta tell me where you're actually going, then.
But that was just the. What do you want to eat, bro? It's for you, dude.
It's for you, dude. It's for you, dude.
Let's see. Yeah, LAXC is where we're gonna be around. I don't know if that's where Thai town is. Thai town.
No, that's Chinatown, isn't it?
Oh, Thai town is next to China. No. Yeah, LAXC is near Chinatown. Yeah.
Yeah, LAXC is Chinatown. Thai town and Chinatown are not next to each other. There's a few big cities in between.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. I'll be near the new Chinatown.
The new Chinatown?
Yeah, that's what
have I been here? I knew it was Chinatown, but I don't think I've ever been there. It's like a backdoor grocery store.
But if you want, we can come pick you up and you can join us on our adventure of randomness.
The fuck is this like a Asian restaurant depot?
Yeah, there's a lot of good food around there, so. Or we can is it Little Tokyo? Or we can go get Sujita. Is it open?
I don't know. Who sent that picture?
You guys want to eat Sujita on Saturday?
That was me. It's open. The annex is open, but I think it's just the original Sujita took over it for now. I think. I didn't go in and ask or anything.
What a useless guy, dude. Never thinks about
There's one in Pasadena too.
All you think about is yourself, my dude.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Oh, but that's going towards Culver.
Should I pick somewhere super cool and then you have to go there? Is that what you're telling me, Jimmy?
Yes.
All right. Let me just click this for money sign application.
I guess I won't pay my rent this time.
Yeah, rent's overrated, bro.
Yeah.
Who needs to pay rent
you're not
when you
paying
have
a fucking
family?
rent?
Family.
When you got a fucking mortgage, you don't pay rent. So,
You tell him, bro. Semantics, bitch.
Yeah, mortgage.
hey, there's a big fucking difference there, big dog.
Actually, there was a couple places in Little Tokyo that I knew.
Alright, fellas, I'm gonna take off.
Ciao.
Later.
All right,
Alright, guys.
Tentatively have lunch on Saturday.
I love you.
know?
I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love you. Yeah, let's try to have
You guys-
Tentative
Yeah.
lunch on Saturday. Then I'll go bang.
tentative. Why are they banging on Friday?
No, I can't bang on Friday because I had to get my hair cut. I forgot. I originally was gonna bang
Oh.
Friday, but then I got a haircut, so I
Oh,
could
so you're
still go
banging Saturday.
bang. I could bang on Friday, then meet you for lunch, and then bang on Saturday again. Could, but that's a lot of work. I gotta leave and then come back. It's awkward. So better I
or
just.
Or I can come over tomorrow for a Laker game, and then I'll bring food or something.
Oh yeah, that's sad. But then Cat will be sad. Maybe just have lunch on Saturday
Okay.
or brunch. Let me think of a. I know where you guys are headed, and I know where I'm headed. I'll do like fucking some math shit, and then I'll run the calculus and take the derivative, and then pick a spot, and we can eat.
Alrighty. Okay.
I'll make a suggestion, and we'll go from there.
Alright. Sounds good. I'll let her
Okay.
know.
All right.
Alright, Dougie. Thank you for the night.
Bye.
Love you too. Peace.